Hey there, guys. We've got Dark Visions number 9 on Global. It's one of the first days as usual, so these are going to be mostly just, easy one-turn clears. Like all Dark Visions, it doesn't really get interesting until the final area, which opens on Monday. We've also got some Christmas stuff to do today, but for now I'm going to jump into Dark Vision to get this done first, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing about the Christmas stuff. But we're going to start with the Magical Fire in Earth. Magical Fire, you know what that means. It's time for Terra. There's currently an overflow bug in the game where if you deal too much damage, it resets to 1. So I'm going to intentionally not use Terra to her full potential to hopefully avoid that bug. And if I do, cap damage, great. If I do not enough, I'll adjust. But we're going for a turn 1 clear, so we're just bringing Naked Lauren for breaking. If we even break, we're gonna start off not even breaking, just to see. Terra base form is using some auto buff stuff with Brumal and Call of the Wild and the opposition. Shift form, she's got the classic gear, evoke, etc., etc. Zahn is chaining with a fire weapon, just dual wielding, and then dual wielding Elena chain with a fire weapon. They're going to chain AR 3 times apiece to give us that chain score. And then Realm for filling Terra's LB gauge and all that. Alright, so this should be a turn 1 clear, not a problem. If you don't have Terra, just, go to bring a normal mage team. The first areas are pretty easy. Like, no matter what you have, they're overall pretty easy. But we're going to not chain Terra, and we're not going to break the boss for this first boss. Because I think we're going to still cap regardless. So we're just going to AR 3 times on our Elena and Zahn. This should give us the chain count score. There it is. Also hits the boss 6 times with an element. Realm will double scale. We're not going to imperil either. We're literally just going to use Are You Still Standing? We're not going to break. We're not going to do anything. And we're just going to hit Terra's LB. And so no breaks, no imperils, no real buffs. Still got 2.14. So we did not overflow. Great. There we go. No chaining. Terra's so strong. And we avoided the overflow bug by not dealing too much damage. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the overflow rate is, but if you do way more than the damage cap, it glitches. But we avoided it. Alright, so I'm assuming the next one's going to be a little bit tankier. Looks like it's Diablos, so we're going to go in here with the same thing. This time, I'm going to... I guess we're going to imperil and break, but we're still not going to chain, though. We're going to try it unchained. So we can get our damage score out the way. Alright, let's have Realm do You're Still Standing, and let's do a Fire Imperil. Let's have Lauren do a break. Now let's go ahead and have Terra do an unchained LB. And we'll see if that gives us damage cap. It didn't. Oh, we're going to have to cap it. Okay. That was really close, though. Jeez. That was so close to a damage cap. You know what? Just for fun, I'm still not going to chain. I'm still going to damage cap. Watch this. I know how I can boost this even higher without chaining. Alright, let's go ahead and go back in with that same team. With one small change, we're going to add Sylvie. Same thing, we're just adding Sylvie. Let's see here. Alright, let's go ahead and do our chaining. Sylvie will do Hop into Battle on Terra for a 300% magic boost. That's the only change we're going to make. Alright, still do this. Let's go ahead and shift. Alright, so we're still not going to chain Terra to avoid that overflow glitch. There it is, 2.147. Okay, so not chaining Terra, we just needed a magic buff. to damage cap without chaining. Oh, Terra, so strong. Okay, so that was that. Let's go ahead and hop over to the physical stages now. There we go, perfect score, no chaining. We just added a magic buff for Terra. Alright, let's go ahead and hop to the physical stages. These are physical, lightning, and light, and birds. I forget, I think I built a lightning team. I built these a few days ago. Yeah, lightning team. It should be area 2. And this is going to be the team we're going to do for lightning stages. We're going to be breaking with Lauren, imperiling and amplifying with Realm. We're going to be doing chaining with the AR chainers. Sylvie is going to just 300% attack buff. And then Tifa, Fenris Synergy. We won't actually need that. We're using Sylvie. She's got Bird Killer and LB damage, and she's going to just cap a chain. And she's not strong enough to have to worry about the overflow glitch, so we're just going to do a regular chain. And then we're chaining lightning weapons with our DPS. Yeah, we're just going for the super easy clear. Alright, so we can actually just reload these two. Lauren, we're just going to break. Yeah, we're just breaking with Lauren. Let's see, Sylvie, we're going to triple the fun. We're going to hop into battle on Tifa. We're going to imbue lightning to Tifa. And that's all we really need to do, so let's do that twice. Realm, we need to change elements. We need to You're Still Standing and swap to Spark Sketch. And Tifa. Let's go. Realm is so convenient, even for like, we're actually not even using Realm's Rod in Peril, and it's still, and we're still, just crushing it. Yeah, we're using Realm's LB buff and her LB fill, and then her Amplify and Imperils, which are also really good. Of course, she only amplifies and Imperils for fire and lightning. It just so happens that day 1 is fire and lightning areas, so it's convenient. But still, Realm's going to be on a lot of my Dark Vision teams. So hopefully you guys got her. If you didn't, she is UOC-able. Although today she's just a convenience. I should have mentioned, yeah, so this boss ambushes with water. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so the team is, the whole team is 100% water resist in their gear because the ambush. Yeah, so make sure your team is immune to water for this boss. If you're using Phasey, she can cover it. It's a magical ambush. But yeah. There we go. Water damage. Alright, you. We'll shift you, and then True Final Heaven. Wait for all these to finish. And hopefully Tifa solo caps this. If not, I'll have to adjust the gear. Oh yeah, she did. We're good. Okay, so day 1, pretty trivial. You know, Tifa solo caps it. Turn 1, we used Realm to fill and stuff. We just used Lauren to break. Some AR chainers to build that chain score. And yeah. Make sure your chainers are triple casting, because you need to hit the boss 6 times for that, what's it called? The damage received score? No, not that. The number of effective attacks. You gotta hit them 6 times. If you're using just dual wielders, for example, plus a finisher, that's only 5 hits, and you won't get a perfect score on effective attacks. It's gotta be 6 hits. So you could also just gear like Lauren with a weapon and then triple cast or something, and that would give you the effective attacks. So you actually don't have to triple cast your chainers. Just make sure you hit the boss 6 times if you're not getting the effective attack score. Okay, there's day 1. Day 2 on Saturday is going to be mostly the same thing. It's just more one-shots. And again, Monday is when it gets interesting. So let me upload this and then decide what I'm doing about Christmas polls. See you in a bit.